Yeah, my name is Troy. I review vaporizers, and I found stores in Bickle because they pretty much make the highest end products. And they were the standard, the go-to. Yeah, there were a lot of highlights. There were a lot. One thing that stood out to me is the way that Jürgen, is that how it's pronounced?
Jürgen. Yeah.
Jürgen.
Go ahead.
Speak of the devil. We said his name 3 times.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what happened. Yeah, so one thing that really stood out to me is the way that you care for your employees, down to like how the products were assembled by an individual, like through completion. That way that employee feels like they're doing things. That matters to me. Like I deal with that with my ADHD, and the way that the light, you have daylight hours, you have daylight windows for everywhere. Like every corner of the place is like natural lit with all the open windows, all greenery around. It's clear that you care for your, not just for your employee, but for your employee's life experience and their happiness. That really matters to me. I worked for a CEO that was like that. I have a barbecue community as well as calling it a barbecue community is actually kind of wrong, because it's just like a weird niche of vintage grill collectors. It's people collecting Beanie Babies essentially, but for men, for old charcoal grills. It's a weird thing, and it started really small. I like the whole community thing. I have a Discord community for the 420 Vapezone, but it was connecting. I'm not a social person in real life, but you give me a keyboard, even with a video chat, I feel like it's different. Like the anxiety is gone most of the time. Most of the time. Meditation was recommended to me for years, and I could never figure it out. But as I was borderline suicidal from the corporate thing, I had to really dig deep in myself to find a better version of me, because I didn't like the me that I was. And meditation was the path that led me to a clearer mind, able to zoom out from all of like the constant thoughts and all of the stresses of work life. Meditating for even just for 5 minutes could make such a drastic difference for the next couple hours. For me, meditation, I implemented it as like a life hack almost. It was like, if I work for 6 hours and suddenly I'm brain mush, I can go meditate for 10, 15 minutes and somehow milk another 4 or 6 hours out of good brain. I can get a lot more focus, and I noticed other things improved in my life as well. Like overall happiness, my sleep patterns were better. When I could focus on work, it was better. It's easy to use like the cliched answer, the anti-war, no conflict. But I think even exterior conflict, like a war, is a result of like inner peace just exaggerated and exponentially like blossoming. Because like you see the way social media has hate, it becomes an energy, a group energy, and people that are not peaceful in their mind will latch on to like-minded hate. And there's like bandwagon effect that happens, especially with the more we connect, the bigger our society grows and the more connected it grows. Those non-peaceful energies create massive conflicts.